AP exclusive, NCAA, allies spend nearly $1 million on Capitol Hill. Washington, AP, as Congress considers whether to allow college athletes to receive endorsement money, the NCAA and its allies spent nearly $1 million last year lobbying lawmakers to shape any reforms to the organization's liking. The NCAA last fall said it would allow athletes to benefit from the use of their name, image and likeness and is crafting rules to put in place for its 1,100 member schools in coming months. But the organization has turned to Congress to step in as more and more states follow the lead of California, where a law set to take effect in 2023 clears the way for athletes to earn endorsement money. Organizations representing athletes have no paid lobbyists, leading to concern among some reform advocates that the deep-pocketed NCAA is shaping the debate. The NCAA's pressure campaign comes as the Senate prepares for a committee hearing Tuesday on player compensation. The NCAA is going to fight for the status quo, said Ramogi Huma, executive director of the National College Players Association. Representative Mark Walker, a North Carolina Republican who introduced a bill last spring that would guarantee players the right to earn money from their name, image and likeness, told the Associated Press there's no question the NCAA's lobbying has been effective. The NCAA is already at a position of power, Walker said. Otherwise you would have seen progress. There's been little to nothing done in this arena, and had the student-athlete had proper representation on the federal level, we'd be much further down this path than we are. The NCAA spent $690,000 last year on in-house and outside lobbyists, according to disclosure forms reviewed by the AP. That's the most the organization has spent on lobbying in any year since 2014. And it got some help from two of the Power 5 conferences. The Atlantic Coast Conference hired lobbyists last year for the first time, giving at least $210,000 to the law firm DLA Piper and another lobbyist, Tom Korologos, to influence Congress on legislative and regulatory proposals affecting intercollegiate athletes, disclosure forms show. The Big 12 Conference has worked with lobbyist Kenny Hulshoff, a former Republican congressman from Missouri, for several years, but it paid him less than $5,000 per quarter before ramping up its spending last year, records show. In the last 6 months of 2019, the Big 12 paid Hulshoff $90,000, some of it specifically to address Walker's bill. The NCAA and the two conferences alone spent $990,000 on lobbying last year. The NCAA's ability to spend big on lobbying is a symptom of the larger problem, according to advocates for player compensation, a college sports system that generates $14 billion a year from athletes who are compensated only in scholarships and other education-specific aid. The NC. For more on this story, visit the news article link.